Guys, this is Red Eye Dragon 444 here, flying at you. This is Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls edition on my Xbox One. I'm currently recording on my Xbox One just so you guys can have a video up, but it will be going on my old channel. My laptop is currently going to be fixed because something's gone wrong with it. I do not know because I'm not very good with computers or anything like that. But I'm trying to get better at stuff like this and talk to you guys and have fun. I'm going to try and not make this as kid-friendly now because in my commentary it shows that I'm being boring and I don't like it. I want you guys to have fun. And here you see me choosing my character. I usually do hardcore characters, but I thought for this video and this playthrough I'll just have a normal character and I'll choose Monk and one of my favourite classes. But I'm no good with in hardcore. I call him Timothy. Because why not? And put it on hard mode because it's easy. It makes it more fun and it's easier to level. You have to play this game very, very smartly. If you don't, you will run out of boss fights will be harder to do, and everyone will struggle more. Like when I was going against Diablo 3, when I was playing Diablo 3 on my Xbox, my normal Xbox. Or Xbox 360, however you want to call it. I went against Diablo on it, and I kind of struggled because my weapons didn't do enough damage. But because of the abilities I had on my armor, I was able to fight him and not struggle at all. And that is how I literally beat Diablo. And later on, when I played through the game loads more times with that character and went through one what's the difficulty thing, like it goes from Inferno, Hell mode and stuff like that. I went through them and I think it was on the about third difficulty version of it that I got good enough legendary weapons that I went through the last thing without having to change my armor or my weapons. I just beat Diablo really quickly and I thought, I've done this well, I've beat him, I've fought him, and I have not struggled, and I was proud. Like, when I'm playing through this game, I don't like to die, and that's why I started a hardcore character, because I thought, if I can do this without dying, it proves that I'm good at this game. And as you saw that ring I picked up, that is from the actual case. Let me just grab the case for you guys, so I can tell you about it. When you buy Diablo Reaper of Souls edition, or the Evil Edition as it's called, there'll be a little sheet of paper in it and it will say join Battle.net, and if you join that and sync it to your Xbox One account, you will get a legendary ring which you've just seen me pick up, and it has a hell of a lot of abilities on it which will help you throughout the game, so you can speed it up a bit more. I don't think it has experience per kill on it, I didn't check. But the reason I'm voicing over this now is because when I was recording it, I thought it was recording my voice as well, and it didn't, so I was a bit disappointed, so now I've got to go through each clip while talking, and I feel very bad about it. I'm so sorry. This will be 30 minutes long, but there'll be points where it cuts out, and I'm very sorry about that. It's only because the recording thing I'm using on my Xbox One only records 5 minutes of gameplay, so if it's under 30 minutes at all, I'm very sorry, but it manages it so I don't go over the time like I was on my channel. I was going over 30 minutes every so often. Oh, and a channel update quickly as well. My channel, when I get my laptop back, will only have one video a day. Because when I was uploading, as you know, Ninja Gaiden went up late, and that is because my laptop was rendering the videos very slowly. So, I'm thinking of doing a video a day because it only takes up a certain amount of time. But with this, if I can get this to upload to YouTube very quickly on the Xbox One, I'll put a video of an Xbox One game that I'm playing through on as well. So you've got hopefully 2 videos a day, but if not, you will have to put with 1 video a day. I'm very sorry about that, guys. But that is how I'm working around this at the moment. So, I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy this Let's Play. I'm looking forward to playing through this. I love this game. It's so good. It's like Borderlands. I absolutely love it. It's awesome. Oh my god, yes. Yes! yeah, I'm very excited about this playthrough. I know some people were asking me to do Diablo 3 in the comment section of, I believe it was my welcome video, and I wanted to do it, but I can't get 3 videos up a day, and it's very annoying. If I could, I would have at least 3 playthroughs going at the same time, and going through the actual, all 3 of them, being at least 30 minutes long. I would love to do that, guys, but I need a better computer, I need better internet connection, and I can't afford it. I've recently started my job, so hopefully getting things like that will be a lot easier now. When I get paid and stuff like that, I can save up, get better things, so you guys won't hopefully have to wait as long for videos. I know there's some people that have given me so many helpful tips and stuff. I thank you so much for that, guys. I need support on some of these games, like Dark Souls. I was struggling with. I still am. I'm currently stuck on a boss. Well, this Minotaur like boss, and I can't do anything. I've tried facing him, but each time I've died. As I said, well, when I was recording the, I think, 3rd part of the Dark Souls playthrough, it was me going through, and I'd found this Minotaur guy, and I decided, because I couldn't beat him, I thought, I'll do it off screen, and then record after I've got to the next bonfire. But I just can't get past him, guys. I don't know whether to continue the series or drop it there. Because when I can't do something, I feel bad if people are watching, because they're going to get bored. And there's not going to be any new content in it. Like, I found that guy that I had no clue existed in the Dark Souls, where he had the giant sword and the armor and horns. I was petrified when I fought him. And even now, I've found a shop, and I've got a scimitar now, which does a lot more damage. I still can't beat him. And the tower that I was going up to get to the Minotaur, if you go down, there's a guy with a shield and a massive lance thing, and I can't damage him either. I don't know what to do. There's like no recoil on him or anything. Like, he does not like go back for recoil, and it just annoys me. Like, I want everyone to like enjoy my playthroughs. I want you guys to have fun, as I've said in the first bit of this. Lol. But it's hard, it really is, to play some games. Like Ninja Gaiden I'm fine with, because I've played through it so many times, but Dark Souls is the only game I've actually not played a lot. I've only played it 4 times. And like, the first tutorial area is on the first video of the episode 1 of Dark Souls. It came out that place. Before I'd recorded that, I tried recording it before, but nothing worked, and I didn't know why, and my mate helped me sort it out. But it took me at least 6 tries on that last boss to actually kill him. The tutorial area boss, it took me about 6 times to get through him. And on episode 1, it takes me one try to get through him. And to be honest, I don't know how I did that. I think my hitbox was just out of the reach of his hammer, but he slams down right in front of me, and I thought I was going to die and have to do it all over again. I was able to get up, get some health, and then beat him down. And honest to God, I felt so proud once I did that, and you can tell with how I set up there, like, I've learned your patterns, you fool! And I had the biggest smile on my face when I did that, because it speeds the video up so much, because it took me like 10-20 minutes of the video in the first recording I did of it to actually get past that boss, which is really, really humiliating. But it's how I enjoy the game. It really is. Now, as I said before, I'm going around the whole map here. As you can see, in this game, it's all about stats. You see these magical items that I've got up? You need to make sure that you're always, if you want like life per second and experience per kill and that, you need to make sure the item you've got has better armor and also better stats. But I think on my Paladin Let's Play that's on my Twitch stream that I'm doing, I've got actually a thing lower, so my armor's lower on it, but my stats are a lot higher on it, so I'm just using that for now to speed up the Let's Play on it a bit. I've only done 2 streams. Yeah, as I was saying, on my Twitch stream, I'm doing a Paladin Let's Play. So I'm gonna try when I upload this to my old channel to leave my Twitch in the description of the video, so you guys can follow that if you want and watch me when I stream. I don't stream very often, but when I do, I mainly play Diablo at the moment because I'm gonna do a playthrough of it on my Twitch. But for some reason, it doesn't keep the old stream, so I might start from the beginning again with a Paladin on hardcore again, because not many people saw it. I think there was only 2 viewers of my video when I started the stream. One I know was my mate. I don't know who the other one was, but hopefully they enjoyed it. And that's pretty much what I'm doing on Twitch. And for now, I'm just trying to make it so you guys have content to watch while my laptop is broke and currently being fixed. God, I'm talking about the same concept over and over because I forgot what I'm talking about. But this is pretty much a game I love, because like RPG games are my favourite type of genre at the moment, and survival and RPG games are my favourite type of games. The reason I like RPG games, and the only thing that I like about RPG games, is that you go through, do quests, there's a great story in them. Plus, is the fact that when you're playing, in most RPG games you go around, you beat people up and you get better weapons. But what I like about RPG games is that you can't get really good weapons. Like, you have to make weapons. I like the RPG games where you have to make weapons, because the ones you get aren't good enough. You have to make them yourself to get the better ones. I like those type of RPG games because it gives you, I would just say, difficulty to the game, because you gotta get the ingredients, you gotta grind and everything to get them. Like in Monster Hunter, this is the most recent RPG game I've been playing on my DS with my mates. You have to go around and grind on monsters and mine, catch bugs and stuff like that, just so you can get a better bit of armor and better weapons. And there's different difficulties for the game. Like, you start at low rank, which is like normal enemies, but when you get to high rank, when you kill the same enemy, it's more difficult to kill them, but they drop like when let me give an example of one of the monsters, like the Tetsukabra. It starts dropping like claws and stuff as the low rank stuff, but when you go into high rank, it starts dropping this like scale plus and stuff like that, which you need to make the high rank gear, and that is really, really good because it gives you better armor. And like, I think if you go in a low rank mission with high rank gear, well, a low rank quest with high rank gear, you pretty much just like speed through the whole thing. Like, there's no challenge to it, you just kill them near enough instantly. Like, when I was starting Monster Hunter, I went through and got Jaggy gear, which is one of the starting enemies, low rank enemies, and I started fighting him, and I was like, yep, this is difficult, very difficult. As soon as I got his swords, I grinded for his armor, and because of that, when I was grinding with a sword, I killed him quite quickly. And whereas it took me about 10, 20, well, about 15 minutes to do, well, kill him, it took me about, like, not even half the time of the quest when I got the actual swords. So it's all about how you set yourself up in RPG games. If you don't set yourself up well enough, you won't be good enough for the game. You'll struggle, you'll die, and it'll be really frustrating. And I know this the most because I get frustrated at so many games, but I enjoy playing them. The reason that I get frustrated at a game is because I'm enjoying it and I just want to get through the game. I've done it with so many games. Once backward compatibility comes in, I'm so happy. I'll stop doing Devil May Cry Let's Play as well. Yay, you! Yeah, but I'm sorry if this is a bit jumpy because of it being little clips. I'm very sorry about that, guys. But I'm doing my best to thingy it. Okay, now I'm just going to do the game commentary because I can't think of anything else to talk about. But here you see I'm going to the Cathedral Dungeon, and we're heading here to save Cain. I am watching the video back now, but the brightness isn't too bright, so what I might do is I might turn the brightness up a bit more so you guys can see. But I mainly have it at the actual setting, so that it adds the effect to the game, but since you guys can barely see anything, next time I record this, I'll make sure the brightness is up high enough for you to see, because I feel bad. And here I've just got some boots which are better armor. Now this guy, I was actually surprised because I killed him really quickly. I'm dodging that radius that appears under him when he's about to explode. That is the radius where you get damage. Now this is my first boss, like mini boss fight in the game. But I'm switching subjects, so thing. These I hate. I hate wallers or jailers or anything of the sort like that. Anything that stops you moving, I absolutely hate. Because it makes it so you can't attack, which means if you've got gear that's like to hit, to regain your health, you can't do anything. You're stuck. Because you can't hit them. Like, and it's really annoying. Because you can die very quickly in this game because the enemies do a lot of damage. Here you see I got my first yellow item, which is actually very good. The stats are amazing on it, and I'm very proud that I've got that early on. Because that will make me make it so when I'm fighting Leoric, it will be a lot quicker. And I think I'm hearing an echo. But at the moment I feel weird because I'm talking to myself in my room about gaming. Oh well, it's awesome. Let's do this thing. I am a crazy guy, by the way. People think I'm insane, honest to God. Well, I don't get it. What I don't get is that. I break a barrel and a mountain of gold comes out of it. What the hell, game? Game logic, why you do this? Yeah, if you break a certain amount of items, like if you get over 7 breaking, you get a multiplier thing that pops up and it'll give you extra speed, or a speed boost for a certain amount of time. And this bit you'll see, it will say kills at the bottom of the screen. That, depending on how much you get, it will give you an XP multiplier, which is very helpful if you're trying to level up. You want to keep that up as much as possible during this game. If you see a group of enemies, make sure they stay together, because in a minute you'll see I actually level up before the XP multiplier comes up, and that's actually a good thing, because you get to see how much XP it does, be it when you actually get the whole thing full. Yeah, now look at the XP I get after this multiplier. It gives me near enough 1 full bar. And that is essential when you're playing this game, because you want your levelers to go up as quick as humanly possible. Well, as quick as possible, not humanly possible, what am I on about? But it's good to get experience per kill gear as well, if you want to level up early on, but I would suggest getting your stats up very early on. As you see, I've picked up a 2-handed weapon here. I don't use them for the fact that you get more damage by having 1-handed gear. Just say you've got a weapon that does about 10 damage on its own, or 15 damage on its own, and it's a 1-handed weapon, then another one that's 15 on its own. You can put them in both hands as the monk and fight with them, which gives you 30 base damage, plus the extra dexterity bonus with the monk that gives you extra % damage, added damage. Like my monk on my Xbox 360 version of this game actually has 2 legendary swords that are both 1,000 damage. So I do about 2,000 base damage and about 6,000 or 4,000. I can't remember the actual percentage. But dexterity bonus, which adds that amount of % damage. So I do like something like a K damage each time. But the Y attack, the attack you get later on when you get the Y button, does this palm attack, which degrades the opponent's armor, so damage does more. Hits do more damage. And when I do that, I do get a very high crit, a lot, and I do a lot of damage, and you just like. It puts the health to nothing in seconds. Because I was facing Diablo, and I did that, did a few A attacks, and then I did my B attack, which is the 5-sided strike, which attacks 7 times, I believe, and does a... Yeah. But I think in a minute I actually go the right way and find the exit. But you don't want to go to the exit when you're playing this game straight off the bat. You want to discover the rest of the map just in case, because you can miss a chest, a treasure goblin. You can miss a lot of stuff like enemies, which will give you extra XP when you beat them. You don't want to lose that ability, because if you think, oh, it's fine, I'll just go through, I've got good gear, good enough gear, just go through and I'll be fine. You're very wrong about that. Just for the fact that if you go through the game with not good enough gear, you will struggle, and struggling is never fun. Like, there's certain boss battles you won't be able to do. You'll be frustrated because you can't beat them or get them down to low enough health. You'll have to use potions more often if you're taking too much damage. Now, to counter that effect, when I was struggling with Diablo and that, I decided when I make a character from now on, I will discover all the dungeons and make sure I've killed everything in the dungeon, and then I will leave. Because if I don't do that, I will have missed out on something that could have actually helped me in the future. And I don't like that. I don't like not being prepared for something when it comes to a boss battle. I hate it. It's the worst. But at the moment, I'm actually proud of how this character is going. He's got a good setup so far. I don't seem to be taking too much damage, and I'm pretty proud of it. But the one place I would definitely suggest being careful at is when you go to get Leoric's crown. Because if you find the dungeon where his crown is straight off the bat, leave immediately. Like, discover the whole place, and where the door is, leave, and then go to the other two dungeons. Go through them, because there's a side quest in there that gives you some good gear to start off with and a decent amount of XP. And that is helpful as a... And there's also one of the other dungeons that are there as well, spawn this little room, and it's got an orb, and as soon as you press on that, it starts spawning skeletons, and you just got to survive until this timer goes down, and there's a lot of skeletons. Then once the timer goes down, defeat the last of the skeletons that have spawned, and then go to the orb and press A. Press A if it tells you to on it. It will destroy the orb. It will complete the side quest. You'll get XP for it, and I think it's just XP actually. And then it will drop out loads of items, which are very helpful sometimes. I think I've actually got a legendary item from that before, and it's very helpful early on in the game. This probably is... People would probably watch this like if they've only just started playing Diablo for the first time and it's on the console, and they have no experience with the game at all. This will probably be for you guys. I wouldn't suggest going straight on hard mode, just for the fact it is very difficult. I'm only not struggling because I've played this game quite a lot, and I've got a lot of experience with it. But if you think you can do it, go ahead, be my guest. I support you fully on that. It makes the game more fun, and it's so good. Honest to God, I can't say anything else. The game is so good, guys. This is one of the games I would recommend to my friends if they are RPG players. But if ever at all you wanted to join me or something, just ask. Like, so far at college, I'm starting to make a website just for my channel for updates and stuff. But at the moment, it's gonna have like loads of other stuff because I've got to do an assignment on it. But I'm gonna keep the website and try and get it up for you guys. So like you can talk to me on there, and it's got places you can contact me, my email and stuff like that. But I will. If you want me to, I will do videos with you. I will record with you. So I hope you would do that, because it'll be fun. I can interact with like my viewers, and it will make me have a laugh. Because I haven't played with many people when it comes to games like this. Because no one joins, man. No one has it. It's just how I am, though. Loner for life. Oh dear. Okay, guys, since this is the last part of the recording session that I did with about 6 5-minute clips, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to say thank you guys, thanks for watching. Well, thank you Dragon Knights for watching. If you liked it, could you please hit that like button or subscribe? That's if you want. I'm not forcing you or anything to do that, but I would appreciate it. It'd really help. And if you think any of your friends would enjoy this video, please share it with them. But for the rest of this video, I'm going to say bye Dragon Knights, and I hope you enjoy the rest. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. This must be done. Mira, my love, forgive me.
Hedrig, help me.
My strength has increased.
You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
I crave a good fight. I need spirit.